KE0MAD, KE0MAD. Real quick, I don't know if you made it or not, but we're all going to Lambert's there tomorrow eating for supper. Probably be there about 5.
Yep, won't be home till 5.
Okay, roger. Well, let's see you at the SGT then.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on its frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While it's not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Our goal at the Simplex Net is to reach out as far out into the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations and radio-to-radio contact without the use of a repeater, or a computer for that matter. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS Simplex Net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including fan members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be this Saturday at 6 p.m. if you want to eat, 7 p.m. if you don't. We will be doing the event over at Apple Butter Making Days, starting at 7 a.m. to whenever we decide to leave. This net is now being streamed live on the 59 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. So we'll begin tonight's net with short time and mobile stations. Short time and mobile stations, please call now. we have any short time or mobile stations that'd like to check in, please call now.
Working on my shack as much as I can, and nothing's getting done real quick. But anyway, virtually enjoying myself, so that's all great. Man, windy today, wasn't it? That's about all I got to put in there for my 2 cents worth. KE0MAD, back to you and the group.
All right, Tom, yeah, well, you're coming in good tonight. I seen Jimmy commented on the live stream that the propagation may be down a little bit, so may have to just catch him on the beam when I swing around, but you're coming in good. 5.5, a little bit over 5.5 over here on the omnidirectional, sounding good. Do you have anything else for the net, Tom, or are we ready to move on?
Oh, I think you can move on. Thanks for letting me know my signal level.
Yeah, no, sounding good. That antenna made a bunch of difference for you, that's for sure. All right, Tom, 7-3. I'll drop on down to Bob, KE0RM, weakest signal in the state.
Yeah, I hate that. KE0MAD, KE0RM. I want to know. Everything doing pretty good. Had a pretty good day. Had a busy day, that's for sure. Starting about 9 o'clock this morning, or till this evening. But looks like tomorrow's going to be letting up a little bit. Looking forward to going to Ozark tomorrow night with everybody and help celebrate. But that's about it. Yeah, Tom, he was sounding really good on me. Started with him and I were talking. I don't know if he was listening or not earlier, but he said I had some static in there with him, and then he just cleared up, coming booming in there. And he said I did too. So I don't know what it was, but anyway, hopefully hear Jimmy up there. Get on tonight and see what we can find out. I got my antenna where I can follow you tonight, Shaun, and we'll see what we can do. KE0RM.
All right, Bob, sounding good. Thanks for checking in, and I don't need to tell you what your signal report. You know what it is, 2x2, as usual. We'll move on down to AE0OC, Wes in Miller. How you doing, Wes?
Well, Shaun and everybody on the net. And Shaun, you got Steve and Peter both on here that want to be proxied in. Neither one of them are going to be able to get on tonight, though. So I see you already got Peter on there, but Steve also. So, hey guys, just been trying to find all the parts and pieces and gather things up to put my laser into working order and get ready to start trying some things out on it. I'm excited to get started on it. Other than that, haven't done a thing this week, so be looking forward to seeing everybody out at Apple Butter. AE0OC. Back to you, Shaun.
All right, Wes, yeah, I'm looking forward to it also. Don't know how long we'll be there, but we'll be there and do what we can as long as we can. All right, Wes, 5 and 9. Sounding great. We'll try A0JB on line 5 there. I know he likes to hear that. We'll see if we can hear him in there. If not, we'll rotate around the beam a little later. Jimmy, can you copy me? All right, we'll move on down. KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville, next on the list. How you doing?
KE0MAD, this is KE6GAE, the rest of the net. Hey, Shaun, how am I coming through? Because my antenna's lowered down.
Yeah, I hear you all right. I've got the preamp on here. I'll turn it off there and give you a real signal report, but you just had a little bit of crackling, nothing bad.
Yeah, I figured I was going to move this stuff.
Yeah, that time you dropped out pretty good, but I heard you. Yeah, you're about a 3x3 without the preamp, and you were about a 5 and 5 with the preamp. So, all All right, Dave, I hear you got the antenna down there. A little bit of wind tonight. All right, catch you later. Sounding good. Thanks for checking in. We're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
KE0LTG Aurora.
All right, I had one double in there with KE0LTG. Who's the other station? Can anybody relay that one in? Is there anybody else copying that station that's trying to get to me? Well, the other station there, hold tight. We'll be hitting the beam here pretty quick, it looks like. Give me just a minute. We'll move up here to KE0LTG. Lawrence, how you doing?
Well, a little better tonight. Yesterday, I had the alternator quit on my vehicle, and from the time the battery light came on to the time it stalled in traffic was about 3 blocks. First, the battery light comes on, then all kinds of error codes and things start showing up on the dash. Then it goes into its limp-in mode, and then it just stops dead in traffic with not even able to start or get off the road. So these modern vehicles don't take very long to stop when the alternator stops. It stops it in about 3 blocks.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for new cars. They do not like to drop below about 11.5 volts. Once you get down below 11.5, things start going crazy.
Yeah, this went crazy, all right, and it sure didn't take long to stop. And then when it stopped, I was stuck right in traffic on Elliott Street. So anyway, that's how that went. And since I was stuck in traffic, I just called 911, told them, look, I can't move the thing out here. So I had to get a tow truck out to get it done, but they got an alternator on it today, so I'm going again. Anyway, I just let people know you don't get much warning anymore when things stop on a vehicle.
Nope, pretty normal though. All right, Lawrence, you got anything else for the net?
Not right now. Just say hi and let some of the others visit. This is KE0LTG.
All right, Lawrence. 7-3. Do we have any other over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
Whiskey 0, Zulu Alpha Charlie, W0ZAC.
Got W0ZAC. Was there somebody that doubled in there with you? Who's that? I heard a 0 call in there. Try that again. Yeah. Anybody copying that station? I'm not on the beam yet. I know I'll probably be able to get him once I'm on the beam.
It's Kilo Echo 0. Kilo Zulu Mike, I believe. Or the Zulu Kilo Mike, one of the two.
I don't know the last 3.
All right. KE0, is it Zulu Kilo Mike? Okay, let me catch up with you on the beam here in just a minute. I'll be able to definitely pick you up right on the beam. W0ZAC, Zach, how are you doing?
Hello, Shaun, and everyone on the net. Doing good here. Not much happening on the homestead this evening. Getting ready for apple butter tomorrow. No school for the kids, so they're going to be apple buttering all day. And then we're looking forward to the parade on Saturday. It'll be Riley's first foray in the marching band, so we're still practicing that horn and getting ready. That's all for me, Shaun. Thanks for running the net, W0ZAC.
All right, Zach. Sounding good. Maybe we'll see you on Saturday, maybe not. But have a good upcoming weekend. It's gonna get cold. W0ZAC, KE0MAD. All right, I'm gonna go to the beam and start rolling around from the southeast up to the northeast and around. All right, this is KE0MAD with the beam pointed to the southeast. Do we have anybody to the southeast that'd like to check into the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net? Please call now.
All KD0, EOA, and Cape Fair.
There's Paul, KD0, EOA. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Tried to not get blown away today. The wind come up pretty good. I guess it's going to be dying down. Let's see, I think I mowed last week. Hopefully that's my last time of the year.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be that lucky, but maybe you will be.
Yeah, never know. I figure it's getting close enough. If it grows up anymore, it'll just die out anyway. Let's see. Oh, you're coming in really good this week. Last week had a lot of static, and it could have been local too, but you're just coming in really good this week.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good also. About a 5-6 on the preamp. No problem. There was a little bit of picket fencing in that last go-around, but no problem whatsoever hearing you, Paul. All right, Paul, I appreciate you checking in. And you got any big projects you're working on?
No, I'm slowly getting out of the outdoor stuff, and I'll be getting in the radio room here, and I got about 5 or 6 projects lined up, radio stuff to tinker with, especially when the weather gets cold and too cold to go out and play. I play in here on the workbench.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Good thing to have lined up for wintertime. All right, Paul, 7-3, thanks for checking in. All right, I'm going to make one more call to the southeast. Do we have anybody to the southeast who'd like to check in? Please call now. All right, we're pointed a little bit north of east. Just a little bit north of east there. Maybe I might be able to pick up that KE0. Is it Zulu Kilo Mike? I'll try you real quick. Kilo Echo 0, Zulu Kilo Mike, KE0MAD.
You copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. Not the best copy, but we can definitely hear you now. Looks like, is it Marvin in Battlefield? Is that right?
That's affirmative. Yep, down here in Battlefield. Just trying, see how well I can get out on this net.
Yeah, well, you're up and down. That time you were full quieting, no problem at all. What's the radio and the antenna?
I've got a quarter wave ground plane up on the house. It's just a little mobile Yaesu FT2500 mic.
Okay, well, yeah, you came up even more that time. I don't know if you turned the power up or just the band's moving around, but you keep increasing in signal there. You're up to 5 and 9 with the preamp.
Well, I still tell everybody I'm an amateur. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just trying to figure it out. Hopefully Tom can hear me. Tom, thank you. I'm learning every week as I go. I found out that I do need to hit upper sideband sometimes. I was able to hear a lot of people this week.
Are you talking on the HF or on VHF?
On HF, on 10 meter. Yeah, I just happened to switch it over to upper sideband, and it's like, hey, there's all kinds of people out there.
Oh yeah, 10 has been pretty open the last about week and a half, really. But yeah, Yeah, I've made quite a few contacts on 10. All right, well, I'm going to take a standby. Since this is the first time you've checked in on here, I'm going to take a standby and see who's hearing you out there. KE0ZKM from KE0MAD. Go ahead and give Marvin there some signal reports.
About 2S units over here, Marvin, from KC0NSC.
Marvin, I got a 5 and 7 on you, KA0RM down here in Aurora.
No, got him about an S3 and KF0LKI, your beam.
You got just a little white noise here, but it's totally readable, Marvin.
Well, I appreciate the information. To net control, LKI is out there. I can hear him just fine. Can you pick him up?
Yep, I picked him up in the mess there. All right, Marvin, thanks for checking in. Please come back next week. We look forward to seeing you again. And I'll say 7-3, and I will pick up that KF0LKI. Kyle in Republic, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I got married Saturday, and next week here, I'm going on a cruise.
Hey, congratulations on the getting married. Well, that you got cruise control now, hopefully. Looking good on the cruise, I hope. Hopefully it's a good one and no rough seas.
Yep. Looks like Tuesday or Wednesday there's supposed to be a small storm coming up from the Gulf, but the ship should move around it, so we should be fine. Other than that, though, the weather looks good down there.
Awesome. All right, Kyle. Well, good luck on the cruise there, and congratulations on the getting hitched. All right, KF0LKI, KE0MAD, thanks for the check-in. Do we have anybody else to the northeast while I'm pointing that direction? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm rotated up to Stockton area. So we'll go back to line number 5 there, AA0JB, K0MAD. Well, man, if that's you, Jimmy, that's about the lowest I've ever heard you. Somebody's in there. I don't know if it's you or not. Bob, are you able to pick him up?
He was light. I'm not quite on him yet.
I heard somebody in there. All right, who was that there?
Try 354 degrees, Shaun. I turned the power up a little bit. I wasn't quite 100 watts.
Yeah, I'm on 354 degrees. I hear you now. How you doing, Jimmy?
The tower project today, so we're ready to start the construction tower. Probably first next week. They got a couple things to round up before we do.
Yeah, the cooling weather's kind of taking VHF down a little bit. That cooler weather's going to kind of knock the distance out, but we heard most of that in there, Jimmy. All right, 7-3, thanks for checking in, and yeah, glad you got Bob straightened out on the beam thing. He sounds like he's happy with it. Now he'll be stuck to the radio until the new wears off.
All right, 7-3, Shaun, A0JB, we're QRT.
All right, Jimmy. 7-3. Do we have anybody else to the north there around Stockton? Like check in, please call now.
Sounding good, Jimmy.
All right, we're pointed to the northwest, towards Joplin and Carthage, and over in that direction there. Anybody like check into Thursday night Simplex Net, please call now.
Shaun, Bob said earlier, he sent me a message there if he can make it to proxy him up there at Golden.
All right. Well, and then Peter said he's proxied, so I'm not even going to bother rotating the beam the rest of the way around. Nobody else ever checks in down that way, so I'm going to go back to the omnidirectional, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back on the omnidirectional. We have any last-minute check-ins or any additional comments? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. 14, including 3 proxies in there: Bob and Steve and Peter. So hey, looks like 11 over-the-air check-ins, and I appreciate everybody that did check in and took the time to do so. This is KE0MAD, and I'm gonna let the frequency go to normal amateur chiefs.
I didn't hear nothing up there in Greenfield.
Yeah, me neither.